Now, the second thing I want to talk about here, the thing you can immediately fix and is the cost of goods sold. This is your single biggest controllable cost. You have to make sure that every single product that you sell is profitable every single month. And I see this a lot. When people have only one or two products, they're pretty good about it. But when they get to 10, 15, 20 products, pretty soon they're selling stuff that is no longer profitable, right? And if you had a retail store, yeah, you've got to keep the shelves stocked. Otherwise, people walk in, they see all the empty shelves, they think you're going out of business, they leave, right? But this is a virtual store. So nobody cares if you have one product or 10 or 100, or you have, if you sell hairbrushes, you also sell combs, right? Only sell the stuff that works for you and get rid of everything else. And then as soon as you figure that out, make sure that you then are working on improving those costs, improving returns, cutting down on packaging, negotiating pricing, comparing different vendors to get the best possible price. This is the one thing that you have absolutely the most control over of any of the other parts of your business. So pull all the levers, squeeze every drop of profit out of the products you're selling, and ruthlessly get rid of anything that you're trying to sell that isn't working, that isn't profitable, or is even just break even. Break even is still a waste of money because you could have put those same dollars into something that was making money. And then last, the best thing you can do for your business is have some pricing power, right? You don't want to compete on price. That's the worst thing you can compete on because you're competing with people who can always beat you. You want to have some reason, or hopefully multiple reasons, that people want to buy your product, even though it's similar to or almost exactly the same as other people's products, because yours has some brand value that they don't have. You have a brand name, a better story, an influencer's endorsement, whatever it is, something that allows you to charge 10, 20, 50% more for your product versus what other people are selling for essentially the same product. A Louis Vuitton bag is not any better than a Target purse for carrying stuff, right? But they can charge a ton more because of that name, the prestige, the value they've built up. If you can get some of that magic plugged into your business, you're going to have a lot more ability to be profitable than selling commodity generic items. If you fix your cost of goods sold, you can add up to 20% or even more profit.